When the DS came out in 2004, then the DS Lite in 2006, they were a huge success. And it's no surprise, the touchscreen and foldable design was great, there were many good games, there was download play, and god, I miss it. So Nintendo, with dollar signs in their eyes, were like, okay, let's make another one. Masato Kuwahara was put in charge of designing it. This was his first time leading a project this big. During the development process, he and his team were having trouble figuring out if there was even a potential market for a new DS. Why would somebody get this over the DS Lite? Answer, there are apps built in, so you don't even really need a game on a cartridge to have fun with it. And like that, the DSi was released in 2008. And in Christmas in 2010, my sister and I were given one to share between us, along with a copy of New Super Mario Bros. But because we had the DSi, we didn't just have to play Mario. The camera app was fun, you could take pictures of yourself, then draw all over it and like distort it.
Your nose is so big, it has club level seating for corporate sponsors.
You're so ugly, your mom just didn't really ever love you.
The new Nintendo DSi.
It was basically the evolution of the Game Boy camera. The sound app was weirdly fun. PictoChat was still around, so you could still draw dicks to your friends. But my favorite one by far was Flipnote Studio, a simple app that let you create animations. Obviously, as far as animation softwares go, it was no Adobe Flash. It was pretty basic, there were only 3 colors to pick from, the brushes were pretty limited, and they could only be so long. But they gave you all the necessary tools, so you could still make cool shit. Also, this is what makes the animation so unique and iconic when looking back on it today. Come on, man, don't interrupt me. Here's some lore about the development. Flipnote Studio was developed by 2 developers of Super Mario Galaxy, Yoshiaki Koizumi and Hideaki Shimizu. Because developing one of the greatest games of all time was a lot of hard work, they wanted to do something easier and more chill. They began working on the project without anybody in the studio's knowledge, just their little secret. Originally, it was just a software that allowed you to draw something on the DS, then have it show up on the TV through the Wii. Shimizu was showing this to Koizumi, and he was like, I like to draw, but I'm not very good at it. And Koizumi was like,
say that again?
Then he came up with the idea for a flipbook game, and Shimizu was like, on it. And he returned with a prototype just days later. And eventually they just ditched the idea of integrating it with the Wii because the DSi had a lot of potential on its own. But, you know, this was the DSi, the I of course standing for internet. So Nintendo partnered with Hatina, a Japanese internet service company, to basically create a social media for the DSi for people to share their Flipnotes. So Flipnote Hatina was born, a place for people to share their amazing animations, the likes of which the world has never seen before. Now, I was 7, 8, 9 during all of this. The YouTube videos that I watched were Tobuscus Songs, Astiff Movie, The Duck Song, basically brain rot for the early 2010s. We just didn't have a word for it back then. When I found out that there was basically YouTube just for cartoons on my DS, I was so into it. I played around making my own Flipnotes before, but after seeing the creativity of everyone else on Hatina, I became more inspired. Because there were a surprising amount of talented animators on there. People made fight scenes, music videos, Family Guy clips, but with Mario characters.
Peter, you can't speak Italian just because you have a mustache.
There were even known creators on the platform that everybody loved. Kind of like YouTube. This guy Fred made song parodies.
Oh, everybody loves the best boy. Everybody loves the best boy. He's my hero. He's the man. Oh, he's the man.
Boss would make anime-style fights with stick figures. I remember somebody at school once told me that he was Boss, and I fully believed them. You know who you are. You were 9 years old. You were not that talented. There were the iconic stick figure bloopers, which were so fucking funny to, 8-year-old me.
That's incorrect.
Gizmo made comedic cartoons with stick figures. Yeah, there was a lot of stick figure content.
9 o'clock? Mom, why didn't you wake me up? I'm way late for school. I have a surprise for you, honey. Look outside your window. It's raining kindergartners. That's right. There was a huge kindergartner storm last night and all the schools have been closed. Why don't you go have some fun with your friends?
He was my favorite. His art style was so fun and expressive. Chris Chan? So after seeing all the talent from Hatina, I was on that grind to make some cool shit. A popular genre was stick figures, of course, getting hurt. It was during that epic fail era. There was the well-known Flipnote The Cliff, so I made a lot of stuff like that. I can't help myself. It's fun to watch the stick guy fall down. You know Henry Stickmin? Yeah, he's my dad. But nothing would stop me from animating. I was like an overworked Japanese employee at an anime studio. The summer before 3rd grade, I got C. diff, which is a bacterial infection that mostly old people get. Stomach cramps, barfing, diarrhea, all that fun stuff. For a while, the doctors didn't even consider C. diff to be a possibility. But through all of that, I was still making flip notes because I'm fucking crazy. I got all skinny and weak from all the vomiting I was doing, but in the hospital, you best believe I was making that stick figure fall off his skateboard. Though I made a ton of these cartoons, I never uploaded one to Hatina because I didn't really know how and I didn't really care. I was in it like purely for the art, man. 2 years later, when I was 10, I lost a little interest in Flipnotes. So I was like,
hey, let's take a gander at Hatina. It's been a minute.
So I took that gander, and what I saw was all of these sad posts because Nintendo was shutting it down.
Singing bye-bye, Hatena, bye-bye. Never thought the day would come, Hatena's river ran dry. After May 31st, no reason for DSIs. Singing, this will be the day Flipnotes die. This will be the day Flipnotes die.
Everyone was creating their final Flipnote, saying goodbye to their community. Come on, you can't tell me you aren't crying your eyes out right now. Luckily though, the 3DS was already out, so Flipnote Studio 3D was released pretty soon after. This was more advanced than the original. You could draw on 3 separate layers, there was a shape creating tool, there was a bucket tool, there were more colors. It was a natural progression. It still had that unique look and sound to it, but you could do more stuff. Cool. I think they fucked it up a little bit. It wasn't just free on the eShop, it was only available for Club Nintendo members and then later members of the My Nintendo program, just making it unnecessarily complicated. Flipnote Hatina was replaced with Flipnote Gallery World. So there was less of a community for Flipnote Studio 3D than there was for the original. But then Flipnote Gallery World was shut down in 2018 and there hasn't been another Flipnote Studio since. What the hell happened to Gizmo? I need to know. I hope he's working for like Cartoon Network or something. I'd show you the old Flipnotes that I made, but years ago my mom sold our DSi for $5 at a garage sale, so love you, Mom. But I made some new ones on my 3DS. Take a look.
Hey guys, this is my new Flipnote after like 12 years. After like 12 years. I'm really excited.
Would you like to round up to donate to charity? No! Did you like it? There's been a resurgence of popularity in Flipnotes recently. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Yeah, that's a Flipnote from this guy, RaXD. RaXD. R-A-X-D. He makes Flipnotes in the year of our Lord 2024, and he has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That's fucking awesome. Guys, this is Miranda. She's one of the boys. I hate you. I fucking hate you. That's a Flipnote from this guy, Brombo. His stuff is really funny.
So she's smiling at me and telling me that she loves me, and I just look at her and I... Oh my god, I don't fucking care.
An underrated creator that I like is Scrump.
This cat thinks he's a wizard. Is actually a real cat. Episode 1. Ah, there you are. About time. It's time for my snack. You're lucky I didn't smite you. What the heck? Stop it! Can I see? Can I see the picture? Please? Meow. Meow. Meow.
The low quality of the audio and the visuals give these animations such a unique charm, and it makes ironic shitposts 10 times funnier.
Hey guys, I'm Boss here. Today we're gonna take pictures of a cat. Oh, that's cute. Oh. Wow. Oh my god. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next video.
The reason why I have such a personal attachment to Flipnotes is because it was the origin of so much of my creativity. I don't animate anymore, I rarely even draw besides what you just saw, but Flipnotes fueled my interest in drawing and animations, so I started making dumb comics. I was getting into game design, then making videos, then back to drawing, but like for real, like still lifes. Then I lost my dominant hand and I went back to making videos. But where did this all stem from? An objectively bad, but very accessible animation software for the DSi. If you're subscribed to me, which you should if you're not, you'd know this is a bit different from my other videos, so leave a like if you enjoyed and I'll make more videos about just dumb shit that I want to talk about. This video is unrelated to me having one arm, which is why I wore Steven throughout all of it, you know, just so I didn't piss off any of the squares.